Hey there, weekend confirmers. It's time for another question of the week. This time sent in on Twitter by @RSSchuster, who asks, favorite E3 reveal? And I'm assuming he means a favorite E3 game reveal from, not we expect coming up, but from the past. And that's how I'm going to answer this question. And I think hands down for me, there's been some great ones. There has been some big surprises, megatons, as they say, parlance of our times, and so on. But I don't think you can beat anything, or anything can beat Half-Life 2. Now, technically, Half-Life 2 was announced in 2003 before E3, but E3's coming out party for Half-Life 2 was one of the most exciting video game events of my life. I was floored, blown away, the fact that they came out and said, not only is this game done, it's coming out in September. Here it is in May. You don't have to wait 2 years for it. You don't have to wait a year for it. It's coming out in a few months. Turned out all that was not true. But at the time, it was an incredible thing. Here's this new engine. Here's all this new physics. This doing things games have never done before. There's this gravity gun thing. Unbelievable. We've been working on it. It's almost done. Pow, wham. It knocked me for a loop. And that, that was an extremely memorable game announcement. Another thing that comes to mind, of course, is the PS3 reveal with all the in-game, what they said was in-game, but turned out to be pre-rendered of Killzone and all that stuff where it was like, Mortar Storm as well, where it's like, oh my god, the next generation, this is what it's going to look like. Turned out we're kind of surpassed that, even though it seemed like it would never happen. I hope this year we have something equally as exciting, but it tends to be, in recent years, there's tended to be fewer and fewer big surprises. It tends to be the case that we kind of know everything that's going to happen before the show. But I'm always hoping, and I'm always crossing my fingers for a big, fun reveal, because those are not. There's a magic to E3 when they're like, oh yeah, and they do the Steve Jobs one more thing type of thing. So I hope this year we have that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.
You see a lot of staggered releases, and especially with things like season
and it's something that very much worries me.
It's still a big deal. It's still sort of
are light years ahead of us.
where you get
in this
early
regard.
pass and they announce
And it doesn't seem to be like it doesn't seem that and this really is a political question more than anything else, because
especially something
we
like
have to
a
realize.
Hopefully, I'm wrong.
Network